Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started in the interest of being respectful of everybody's time. I know that most of you were just in with Mike, and he ran just a minute long, so I appreciate your jumping on with me real quick. We're going to go ahead and get things rolling. Who's chatting? What? My apologies. Yeah, I know. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to do today part 4 of Business Builder, and Julia, you're going to love this. Okay, because the problems have been fixed, and I'm going to show you how we got it taken care of. Okay, but before we do, I want to cover just a couple of things. First, coaching sessions. My calendar's a little bit light this week. Would love for you guys to fill me up and get me lots of slots on there. If you will notice, I have also, and if you are watching this video after the fact, you will also notice expanded opportunities, especially for our bivocational folks that are still have day jobs or other commitments during the day, or children, or whatever the case may be. We now have slots available on Monday evenings, and we also have slots available on Saturdays. That's right, I said it, Saturdays. Okay, so if any, and we can do those Zoom, we can do any of the coaching sessions via Zoom, phone, in person, carrier pigeon, whatever the case may be. Might take a little bit longer with carrier pigeons, but we'll get it done, okay? So expanded opportunities. I know Mike has also expanded his opportunities for his schedule. For our newer agents, if you're going to schedule with Mike, by all means are welcome to do so. His focus and he'll dedicate the time for you to help you figuring out what your target audience is. And also a little plug for Mike this week. Instead of the 8 a.m. practice sessions, he's doing 9 a.m. practice sessions to expand the opportunities for more people. And the focus this week is on figuring out your target audience. Everything else that we do here in terms of the coaching and training and support that we provide you is predicated on the fact that you need to know who are the people that are going to buy and sell real estate with you. So identifying your target audience is the foundation for everything else that we build upon from here. So it is super critical, and it's also one of the most difficult things to do in your real estate career. But if you do it and you do it well, and you adapt and overcome, even if you pick a target audience and it doesn't end up being the right one and change it later, that's okay. But if you do that, your career will take off faster than than anything you can imagine. Okay, so plugs, expanded opportunities for coaching sessions, and fill me up this week, and also 9 a.m. sessions with Mike in the training room in the mornings. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Jessica, you got a question?
So on Mondays, do we not have during the day anymore? Is it just evening time?
I typically did not have sessions on Mondays. Mine were focused on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, but I expanded for Monday evening, and I expanded into Saturday morning too. Okay.
Thank you.
Gotcha. But if you've got a time, if you've got limited availability and we can't figure out a time, let me know. We'll work out a time, even though it's not on the broker mint calendar. I'll work with you and we'll figure it out. Okay. That goes for anybody that's watching this on Zoom later in the day too. Okay. All right. Questions? Any other questions? Anything else? All right. We're going to get rolling. Oh, I had one other plug. All right. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to share my screen first. If you have watched this session and you have said to yourself, gee, later on down the road, I wish I had this information available because it didn't apply to me then, but it does now. Say, for example, you were talking, you were trying to figure out something on Business Builder, and Jay reviewed that in one of our foundation sessions, but I don't remember the details of it. Guess what? We have everything is now going to go into our Century 21 Connect Realty training library. Okay, so this is a YouTube channel. and a resource for you. If you want to find it, you can just simply type in Century 21 Connect, and then you subscribe. And then I strongly encourage you to hit this bell and the notifications to let you know when new videos get posted. Okay. And if you'll look, and we've tried to categorize these and make sure that they're titled by the topic. If you're looking for help with Business Builder, you can come up and do a search, and you'll see Business Builder. There should be a part 1, part 2. There's part 1, part 2, part 3. They're all here. We also have them in playlists for Power Talks training, Connect Wednesdays, huddles, foundation Zooms. They're all in playlists categorized for your ease of use and reference at a later time on a Saturday night or a Sunday morning or whatever, whenever you're trying to figure out something. Okay. Yes, ma'am, Miss Julia.
Hey, is there any way you can share that link in the C21 workspace? Because I went looking for the YouTube and I could not find that link.
Okay, well, I tell you what, if you notice in here's the easiest way to find the link. I've got emails. It's in my signature block for my email. Okay, so hang on a second.
No, that's great. I've been looking for it. I really appreciate you letting me know.
If you see if you got an email from me as of last week, you now see this little screen right here, C21 Connect Training Library, subscribe. That link will take you directly there. Okay. You got it? Are you muted? But it will be there. I'll send you an email afterwards so you have that link.
That's perfect. I'm sorry. It's getting a little loud in here every once in a while.
No worries. Okay. All right. So what we are going to do today will be part 4 of our learning on Business Builder. All right. And today we're going to just cover one of the last features. I'm not going to go into review because we're already halfway through our time and I want to make sure we cover all of this. But if you need a review, I just showed you where the YouTube channel was, and you can go there and do parts 1, 2, and 3, and this will end up being part 4. Okay. So what we're going to talk about today is an additional way to market yourself in the form of marketing in and around your listings. When you have a listing, you want to create flyers, you want to create collateral material, you want to have something to share on your social media and your Facebook page, and we are going to review how to do that today. Okay. So we've already talked about the contacts tab. We've talked about the marketing tab up here. You all have probably worked with Rob to develop your website. You've got your messages and your reminders for any tasks that you have due. But now we're going to talk about this listings tab right here. We're going to click on this and market.
I don't see your screen.
Did I not share?
I
Your
can't
screen
see
sharing is
screen.
paused. Okay, hang on. I don't know why it paused.
Okay.
Didn't know it paused. Hang on. Okay, now are you looking at Business Builder?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, sorry, I don't know why it paused the screen sharing. Okay, so here is your Business Builder. We already talked about the contacts. We talked about the marketing tab, your website, which you probably have reviewed with Rob. You've got your messages and your reminders here of any tasks that you should be doing. We're going to talk about this listings tab. I'm going to click on the tab and market my listings. Okay, if you have an active listing, this part of Business Builder is linked with MLS, First MLS. Okay, this has been problematic in the past. There were some IT issues that we have resolved and they are fixed now. So you have this here. You should have any of your Closed listings should also be in here, I would hope. If they are not, I'm going to show you the easiest way to get to them and to work with them. Okay. You can also, you notice, get set up. You can showcase this property on your marketing emails, and you can feature this property on your website. Those should automatically be clicked by default. And you can also create a single property website. I think that's a paid feature. If you wanted to pay extra for some feature of market leader, you could do that. I don't believe you need to, because C21 already gives you a property single site property website. But then you can also see this create marketing collateral. All right. Notice the click is there, but if you click on here, you can pull this up, and now you go to the marketing tab to create a folder or to create a design to market your listing. And if you notice, it automatically defaults to the listing enabled only designs. So these are all designs and templates that are integrated with MLS. So, and you see there are a myriad of 100 different results available to you. Let's just pick one for the sake of argument, grins and giggles. Here's one with four nice photos. Great template to be able to market your listing. Now, here's where this gets a little bit tricky and a little bit different. Normally, I would come right here and I would put in the MLS number 6901123. That's where I messed up, and that's where the technology was broken a little bit. You cannot put the MLS number in here. However, you can put the address. For example, if you go back, my listing is this listing is 177 Sweet Gum Lane. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to start typing 177 Sweet Gum Lane. Notice this code that's in front of it. That's not the MLS code. That's the market leader code and the Century 21 code. But it does find it, and then you hit personalize. And looky there, folks, there is the pictures of my listing. And you notice it also pulls in the information that you have from within MLS. This is the description that I wrote for this property and posted in MLS. It posts the price. It's got my contact information templated down below. And here's the great thing, it automatically does the first four pictures. Okay, I don't want four pictures of the exterior. I want a good mixture of the pictures from the MLS. So let's go to here to change this picture. And now notice it pulls in this library, image library, and you can upload images, you can do stock images, but look here, MLS, these are all of the images that are within FMLS for this property. So let's say I want one of the living room. Let's say I want to put that one right there. I want to put maybe a bedroom picture in this one, or that's another living room picture. And then I want a picture of the nice backyard, which was a great backyard in this property that had a nice fire pit in the back. Okay, I can edit the copy here. I can change this. I can change the title up here. I can tweak this thing in any way, shape, or form that you want. It's infinitely adjustable. Okay, now that I am done, I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to save this as 177 Sweet Gum Lane Flyer, and I'm going to hit save. All right, now that I have saved it, wait for my cursor to reappear on the screen. Why is it going slow? My cursor has disappeared, folks. There it is. Sorry. My computer is acting squirrely. Bear with me for a second. Something froze. There we go. Okay, something freezing in my computer, guys. I'm sorry.
Jay,
Yes, ma'am.
would you ever do any of this for like a just sold
Yes,
listing or okay?
absolutely. You can do just sold. You could do just listed. You can do any number of different things. There's my cursor. Exit. And so now I have this flyer built. I can compose an email and send it to my my email distribution list. I can publish it to the web and share. Here you can, when you do this, it will automatically go to my website and look down here, share on your favorite social networks. If you have linked your social networks in here, you should be able to directly go in. I haven't tested this. Y'all want to do this for grins and giggles and see if it works? Let's see, did it work? Hasn't appeared yet. We'll try that. Okay. I should never try something live without knowing what's going to happen beforehand. But even if I didn't, I have the ability to go into my designs and copy this as a GIF file or a what is the not GIF? GIF is the motor JPEG file, and save it and use it in my social media just as easily as if I linked it directly. Does that make sense? So here now I could go to manage designs. I go to my save designs and here it is. And I have an HTML optimized. And I could save this image as this JPEG 177. I got too much going on my laptop, y'all. Everything keeps freezing.
Jay, how did you get to
Yeah.
the save screen?
How did I get where?
To the screen to save it as a JPEG. How did you get there?
Hang on. Let me just go ahead and save this. So I just hovered over, right click, save image as. And that brings you to where you save it and call it a name.
That's what we thought. We didn't think we weren't sure if we missed something. Thank you.
Nope, it's pretty simple. And now you see I have this image as a JPEG, and I can just simply go into my Facebook, copy this photo in, and Bob's your uncle. You got a nice little post about your new listing. Okay, and my sharing apparently stopped at some point, and I just realized that. What questions do you have, everybody? Julie, are you excited? No?
I just took a quick peek in mine and my sold listing's still not coming up. So I'll be
Okay,
getting
you should be able to just go in there and type the address. Did you try that and did it come up?
No, I didn't. I just
Try typing the address.
please.
So
I'm serious.
here's what I'm going to tell you. Theoretically, folks, you can pull any house that is in FMLS, whether it's yours or not. Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you though. One, if you're going to market a listing, if you're going to do an open house and you want to create a flyer, and you don't have anything already prepared, if help desk has not prepared something for you, you can go in and create a flyer, an open house flyer, using the exact steps that I just showed you how to do, and you can create that. You can theoretically do it for any listing within our brokerage, which would be where I would limit you. But in theory, you can create a flyer using a Keller Williams listing. However, the rules of Georgia Real Estate Commission are, if you're going to market another agent's listing, you need to have written permission from them to do so. Okay, so some of you are going to, maybe you're trying to focus your business on a luxury market, or a particular segment of the marketplace, and you may want to go do a home down in Sandy Springs, or a luxury home somewhere. You can do that, and you can create a flyer, but you have to have written permission to do so. Are we 100% clear on that?
Mhm.
Okay. Julia, did you try it with your closed listings?
I'm working on it.
Okay. If it does not work, I need to know about it, but it should work. All right. That was a quick and dirty one today, folks. What questions do you have? Anything?
Always.
Mhm.
I can see a lot coming down the line as I dive into this because
You know where to find me.
do you have to get written permission if they're in your own company?
If you're within the brokerage, I would definitely, have a conversation with that agent, but it's less important as if you're marketing someone else's listing.
Okay.
Okay. If it's outside of the brokerage.
Oh, here we go.
Is it working?
I don't know. No.
Okay. Let's talk offline.
Mm.
We'll figure it out.
He can see that. Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for your attention this Monday morning. We'll do it again on Thursday. Does anybody wanting to be responsive to what's going on in your business space? Does anybody have a particular need, a particular skill set that you're trying to learn that you think might be a good topic for Thursday's meeting? I'm open for input. Otherwise, I'll come up with something for y'all, whether you like it or not. Okay.
Sounds
All right.
good.
If you got anything, holler. If you need anything this week, let me know. Jump on my calendar for a coaching session for a 30-minute tune-up on your business space, and I'll be happy to help you. Everybody have a great week. Talk to you soon.